Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be reacting to Superman and Lois Season 1, Episode 13, titled Failsafe. With the definition of failsafe being reverting a piece of machinery or machine back to a safe condition before a breakdown, I'm assuming this has to do with having a plan in place before Superman turns fully evil, if he ever turns fully evil, and maybe trying to get Morgan Edge back, because in the last episode he had some sort of glowing eyes that I'm assuming is another conscious in his mind. Yeah, let's get to it.
Prove to me that you will never shame the House of Ro again.
Well, that's a lot of pressure.
All I hear is what's in my mind.
There may still be time for her.
I think that's a nice touch, to having him only hear what's in his mind, because the worst form of punishment is solitary confinement, because you have access to all your thoughts, and all thoughts that can personally harm you, or all thoughts you've kind of hid behind as you went through your trauma. And it seems like, besides the hunting for sport, that Tal-Rho has also gone through trauma of trying to live up to all these expectations that his dad had for him. Which at this point, I'm kind of like, is this really his plan? Or is he trying to do this plan to be the proud son type of thing? I don't know. I feel like anytime you have to do anything for your parents, it's not really like a big thing you would be set on doing. So is the failsafe him going back to just not wanting to hurt other people? I don't know, because he hurt people when he was little as well, but it's 2 minutes in and I'm already analyzing way too much of this.
Rid me of my father's influence as I rid you of yours.
This crystal will never be used again. You don't want to tell me where Lara is? Fine. I'll find her and bring her here.
Okay, you're
After
not
that,
gonna destroy the crystal? Makes
You
no
and I will
sense
never
to
see
me.
each other again.
Why would you not want to destroy the crystal? I think I said this before, but why would you never want to destroy any weapons that could... Oh, okay, because in the last episode, Superman had the influence of Zod in him. He might want those weapons in case he ever turned evil. Okay, but that crystal still makes no sense to why you need it, or not destroying it.
You ready? Gotta go.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Chrissy keeps texting, wondering when I'm coming in. I gotta go.
That's a moment we all underestimate. The whole I love
Guess he's
yous.
probably hungry.
Kyle take a leave from the station.
Just until all this Edge stuff blows over.
I
Couple weeks,
don't like,
couple weeks.
do not like the way his face muscles turn upward as he's talking about Kyle taking a leave. There's like definitely a plan with whatever he's planning, and I don't think it's good. Also, it's a politician. I'm not sure I really trust him.
Trust me, I'm not quite sure why.
And we're not even getting his face as he's speaking, so we have literally no idea what he's planning, because facial features, body language, they say something about what you say, because even if your words say something, again, your actions mean something else, and we don't even get to see the mayor's face, so we don't know if he's lying, we don't know if he's on their side, and we don't even know what the heck he's saying, if it's like real or not.
Just give me some time.
Look at that smirk. He doesn't seem like he wants to.
I can't do this today.
Where are you going?
Anywhere but here.
I wouldn't want to be at school too if everyone was blaming your family.
Yo.
You too, Mr. Kent.
Yes, ma'am.
Today's gonna be weird, isn't it?
I don't like her either.
yeah,
Sarah
yeah, no,
said before that we shouldn't trust her.
Actually, rather be pretty much anywhere but here right now.
Saved my life, saved the world. As far as we're concerned, you eat free here the rest of your life. What's
There's
this?
so much green in
My,
this
Kryptonian
episode already.
tracking system.
And not the natural
search
kind.
for Lar.
Like the evil,
lucky.
Is that how you
ominous
found me?
type of green.
She's headed for the DOD.
Oh shit, the team up! A team up! Shit!
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit! Oh.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Cute!
I was wrong to think you could be a threat to the world.
Oh, you can use the weapons
Let me take
against
that
them,
kryptonite and
yes!
those weapons, bury them in concrete, and sink them to the bottom of the ocean.
What about Edge? Lar?
I
We'll
don't
keep
think that's a
enough
good
to
idea.
guard them appropriately.
Even burying the weapons in concrete and then throwing them in the ocean. Have we not learned anything from Captain America or the Avengers? Anything in the bottom of the ocean does not really stay at the bottom of the ocean.
How about you? Are you hanging out with anyone? Or?
Don't.
No one.
Mm.
Cool. Denise and Avery still giving you crap about what happened?
I just know they're talking about me.
Mm.
But
It's a small
it
town.
can't
They're
be worse
definitely
than
going to
what
be
they're saying
talking.
about my parents.
It's not fair.
I don't think fair is a real thing.
Yeah, it is not. It's definitely
my mom,
not.
She's a public relations queen.
Fire Edge's freak started.
Kyle,
Oh, that's my fault? I knew as much about what Edge is doing as the rest of y'all.
Okay.
Hey, I would never do anything to hurt anyone. Look, come on, y'all. Y'all know me.
babe, let's go.
Oh, I'm getting trauma from this as well. The whole they grew up with him and then one incident changes everything about them. That's a lot of times that's kind of what us queer kids go through. Just being yourself, being the same person you were. One incident, one little piece of information changes the view of how everyone else thinks about you.
Eventually, this town will be okay. Trust me. But the
When
last
has-
thing our family needs
when
is for this
has it
story to get
ever
out of
been okay
Smallville
to
and
keep
any
someone in the
courts
dark?
need that to happen.
I know the whole world was ending type of thing, but shouldn't people know? Just
My side,
Then why include a crystal in my pod?
so she can witness my vision for her.
wait, what now?
Store.
It's called loyalty, something you know nothing about.
I am loyal to the people of this world who accepted me.
Oh, I love that!
Accepted you.
Goodbye, Tom.
Tal-Rho is still standing above Clark. And Clark has to look up to him. And that is a classic blocking technique where the person who has more power is on a higher level. So a lot of the words that Tal-Rho is probably saying to Superman is gonna affect him in a way where he actually kind of wants to lose control and not have to hold back a lot. Because I feel like, as the strongest person on Earth, if holding back a lot of times is something really hard to do, I feel. Just because you don't want to hurt anyone, and if you slip up, then you're bound to hurt someone.
Lois. What is he hiding? I don't know, Chrissy. Are you lying right now? No.
Well, she has to.
You're totally lying. Chrissy, it's not what you think. Lois Lane is protecting the DOD. You're supposed to be on the side of the people, not the man.
Can we not? Can we not? I hate the dramatic irony where we get to see Lois fighting for every single detail, or at least a statement from her father, and someone else blaming her that she's not for the people. This dramatic irony, so good, so frustrating.
My cousin said that she saw Avery Phan's mom fly.
Why all these questions?
That's crazy, right?
What does your grandpa think? Does he know how Edge gave them all the powers?
By asking questions about what happened, that does not seem like getting to know you. If you want to get to know someone, you ask them their favorite color. I know, cliche. You ask them what their favorite food is. You start off small. You don't start off talking about, do you know what happened to make Avery Phan's mom fly? You want to know someone, you ask them how they're feeling and if they're happy in the moment right now. Because that brings up a lot of questions and answers that can come from that conversation. You want to get to know someone, you don't ask them these things.
See ya.
Don't make them a thing in season 2. Do not make them a thing in season 2.
But the mayor has our back. We just have to be patient. We're not alone in this.
Oh, shit. If you have to say it out loud, does not mean that he's with you.
I was thinking we could look in the surrounding areas.
They're moving? Don't move, please. Don't move.
Why not? They're just so quick to turn their backs on us like that.
These people, they're our family.
Are they really?
Look, this will blow.
I'm sorry. I know I've said this many, many times before. Because family is a big thing for me, but if your family is not willing to support you and help you and understand you, that is not your family.
I never really felt like I belonged anywhere. To be honest, until I met you.
That's so cute!
I know, whatever, but it's
cliche, but it's
all I'm
cute!
saying is that it only really takes when you have me.
I can't.
And that's never going away.
Unless she goes away first!
You should
These weapons can kill you.
Yeah, that's why we need them.
Clark, you're not the enemy.
Yeah, but I could have been. Sam, people like me, without these weapons,
We're unstoppable.
indestructible. And if
Oh,
something like
okay,
this
that's a
happened again
different
with
word
a
I would
plan in
use to...
place without a
Yeah.
fail-safe, that would be the end.
Yeah, no failsafe, that would be the end. It makes sense! And it's also why Kara gave... Oh, I'm still frustrated about that. Kara gave Kate Kane kryptonite, which was the only thing that could penetrate Kate's suit. But again, you know, the whole Batman has a plan to get rid of every type of hero in case they were to become evil. Because the thing is, despite all their courage that they have, there's nothing stopping these heroes from going through trauma and pain that they don't want to deal with any longer. And then flipping a switch to become a person they don't want to be. So having that failsafe is definitely a good idea. I just don't think it should be in the DOD or basically anywhere that could be infiltrated. I don't know. I don't know where they would put it exactly, but it would be still good to have those in place. But you just gotta make sure no one ever gets them in case it falls into the wrong hands. because that would not be good at all. Anyways, leave any comments you would like to discuss, any thoughts you have so far on the episode, anything I've said. The link to part 2 will be down below. Like, subscribe, it helps out a ton, and I will see you there.